Hey, it's Thomas Mulready from CoolCleveland.com, and we are on our way to getting on the Startup Bus. And I'm telling you, it's chilly out here. We're still in Ohio. We're here with Greg Svitak. Greg is our conductor for the Ohio bus, and it's really a Cincinnati bus, right? We're kind of working our way down there. Talk about where we're going to be going.
So we're going to start in Columbus and pick everyone up in Columbus at 6 a.m. tomorrow. And then from there, we're going to go up to Youngstown, the Youngstown Business Incubator, and meet a bunch of cool entrepreneurial companies there.
Right.
And then we're going to make our way back down through Columbus into Cincinnati and end up at the Brandery down in Cincinnati, which is really awesome because it's one of the top 8 incubators in the entire country.
Wow. So you've been on this Startup Bus last year, right? You did this last year, and you're back for more. So this must have been fun.
It was awesome. It was awesome. You know. It was a great experience for me, and I wanted to give back this year. And really what I want to do is I want to show that you can do a tech-based entrepreneurial company here in Ohio. And by going to these different locations all throughout the state of Ohio, I just want to show these buspreneurs what you can do and where.
And talk about that, because we started in Tremont, and we were at Tremont Electric. They're loaning us their little battery generators. They're going to help power our devices. So it's kind of cool how you brought them into it. Who else are we going to be seeing on the way down?
We're going to start at Tech Columbus, which is the incubator central for all of Columbus. So we're going to meet some of the really cool companies tonight at our send-off party. And then when we go to the Youngstown Business Incubator, we're going to see VIA 680. Really what we're going to do there is we're going to have a pitch session tomorrow where they're going to you're going to pitch your ideas to the entrepreneurial companies that are already in session. They're going to give coaching advice to the different people appropriately.
Great. How many people are we expecting on the bus here, in the Ohio bus anyways?
There will be 31 of us.
Right.
Which would be great. And it's pretty cool actually. I got a call at 11 o'clock today, and there's one guy who I invited 3 weeks ago, and he just called me today saying, can I make it?
He's on the bus.
Yeah, and I haven't heard from him yet, so they'll be see if he actually makes the bus tomorrow morning.
What kind of ideas are people usually coming up with on here? Because I have not been on the bus, so I'm wondering, what kind of company can you actually build in 72 hours?
Most of, since we're going to South by Southwest, we're looking for social media type companies or commercial type companies.
Right.
That are ideas that are kind of new media or anything that's kind of cool and innovative, those types of things. So
you and I were talking about there's 3 types of people that are attracted to this kind of project. You were talking about people that have already started up a company, right? You've got like already existing entrepreneurs. What other types of people are attracted?
Yeah, the other 2 types of people are usually a 25 to 28-year-old, 25 to 28-year-old who's really bright and just doesn't know where to start. And so that's the first type of person that we get. Or the second, second type is what you mentioned, which is someone who's already started their own company. And the third one is usually someone who is kind of like the mid-30s, kind of stuck in corporate America.
They're in the wrong loop, right?
Yeah,
they're trying to get out of that and into something that's happening right now, right?
Yeah, and they're just looking for a way to get started. So the whole goal for the Startup Bus is really to build this network of international network of entrepreneurs, of budding entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
And so when you actually go and start something, at that point, that's where you would have the network to actually be able to do something.
This is like the 3rd year for the Startup Bus. The first year was just 1 bus, is that right?
Yeah.
And then it built up. How many were last year?
There were 6 last year.
Okay, and this year about 10?
Yeah.
And you're looking to build that and continue that network. I wonder, because it started up at the time when the economy was kind of in the dumps here. Now we're starting to roll out of it a little bit, but isn't it true that that's actually a good time for startups, is during recessions and during slow economic times?
You know what's funny? So yes, absolutely. And the funny part about that is when people are out of jobs and they're looking for something to do, that's usually when they go off and start creating their own ideas and their own concepts because they're trying to be able to control their own destiny.
Right.
It's really awesome.
Right. And do you know anything about some of these businesses that are going to start up here on our bus? I mean, have you talked to any of these guys?
No, I literally have no idea at all what any of the ideas are.
You don't know either.
I have no idea, which is great. And so the way it works too is when they get on the bus, the first half an hour you pitch what your idea is, and then from there people just kind of go right to they can just join whatever team they want.
They're going to just affiliate and sort of find their way, I would think, to ones that they like, people that they feel comfortable with.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a self-organizing thing, and my job is just to make sure to let everyone play fair with the rules and get them interested in the stock market game, which we'll talk about probably later on.
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff like that.
So when we make our way down, and it's kind of interesting that so many people are waiting for this startup bus, that they have these receptions for us, that the mayor of Baton Rouge is going to come out, right? We don't know that. We do now.
Well, you know, there's a lot of surprises. The bus is all about is a metaphor for of actually doing a startup. So they're
on the road.
On the road, you know,
it's a journey.
It's a journey, and you know where you're going to end up, but you don't know what's going to surprise that are going to come along the way.
Right.
Right.
But the point is, they're rolling out the red carpet in the different places here, right? In Cincinnati and
in Youngstown.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll be focusing a lot in Northeast Ohio, isn't that right? Is that a big focus?
Yeah. So like I said before, when I chose my route, the first day, it was literally around just making sure that show off the best assets that Ohio has, and being able to use those so when people do go start their companies, that they know exactly where to go. And I wanted to make sure that people knew that you don't have to go to Silicon Valley, you don't have to go to Austin, you can do it here in Ohio.
That's right. Well, it is a little bit of snow here we picked up on our first day, but we're definitely on our way, and soon we will be in Columbus, and then we'll be on our way down to Cincinnati, and from there, who knows where we're going to go. But we're headed to Austin, so for now, stay with us. We'll be live here on Cool Cleveland at noon and 4 o'clock every day, and of course on Western Reserve PBS at 6:57 p.m. or on their site at NEOtropolis TV. So stay with us.
I'm so excited. This is awesome. This is so awesome. So exciting.
Good luck, Greg. You got a lot on your plate here, and thanks for talking with us. Appreciate it.
Thanks for coming along.
Thank you. Hey, it's Thomas Mulready from CoolCleveland.com on the Startup Bus.